And the third one, try to understand India from inside and not from outside. You cannot come to India with your prejudgment, your biases, and not only producing in India for India, producing in India for the global supply chain with export. And in India, we have recently announced an investment of solar park in Maharashtra. I always praise the IAS officials. They are fantastic across the country. At IKEA, we are present in many different forms in India. IKEA is present in the sourcing side, engaging with many suppliers, and not only producing in India for India, producing in India for the global supply chain with export. We are present with the retail business, where we acquire land, where we really go full in with our retail business model. And we are present in many cities, and we will grow significantly. We are also present from the energy sector. We are a big investor of renewable energy. Worldwide, we produce double than we consume globally from renewable. And in India, we have recently announced an investment of solar park in Maharashtra. But also we are present from the digital side, which digital services for the global company. But also we are acquiring also and investing in AI Indian companies, especially in last mile. So we touch many parts of the governments, and we touch many parts of the different ministries and so on. So on that side, doing business in India, half full glass, what is really good, and then what is the opportunity, half empty glass. In the half full, it is true that it's a process of simplification. And then what it is even more important, when you face the blocks, you knock the door and you are heard. I always praise the IAS officials. They are fantastic across the country, because they listen to you, you meet them, you discuss, and then it's important. Sometimes things are a bit more complex, you need to find a way, but they are with you, so they don't ignore you. I think every time we have faced issues, we sit down, you have to invest time, but you sit down and then you share and then you are helped. And I see something that I really recognize from India. What is needed to do more in the future is try to find ways harmonization with global standards. If I take an example, production of furniture. Do you know how much India accounts for the global production of furniture in the world? 1%. Can we agree that India deserves more than 1% of the global production? Of course, we agree on that. That's why, for example, the new legislation on QCO, increasing standards and the quality, we welcome very much the intent. We are really supporting that India increase the standards of quality, because that will help us, for example, to export globally. Then the implementation has to be done in a way that it is done in a smooth way, and it doesn't come as a law, it comes as a way to support the supplier as well. So it is the implementation which is really important for the future when it comes to harmonization with standards. And then advice, the last question is coming from the advice from the CEO. I don't want to be pretending that I know everything, but with the experience, I would say 3 things. Don't come to India for the short-term payback. If you come with short-term payback, India doesn't need you. Come with a really long term, and we are here for the really long term. We are owned by a foundation. There is no profit that goes to private shareholder. Everything gets reinvested into the business, and we have a super long-term approach. So long-term. The second one is engage. Engage with the Indian stakeholder. Engage and in a true partnership, and invest time. And the third one, try to understand India from inside and not from outside. You cannot come to India with your prejudgment, your biases, and to pretend. You need to go. I invested a lot of time personally. We didn't take consultant company when we set up retail in India. I personally engaged, meeting customer on the shop floor, customer on the homes, meeting IAS official, listening. So you have to really come with a genuine interest of understanding India from within, and then things will work.